What is going on, my people? We are finally back again, bro. Hope everyone's doing absolutely fantastic. You don't know already, family. Chels favorite is back again, bro. Here to review everything that went down during match day 25 in the Premier League. Some of those topics include Arsenal, who were able to retain first place when they beat Leicester City 1-0. Man City also had a response for that, winning their game as well, winning it 4-1, something like that. And Spurs putting in a good performance against Chelsea. And we're also going to go over the Carabao Cup as Manchester United finally lift up some silverware. If you're interested, fam, please stick around. We're going to dive deep into all of that. But before we do, like always, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, and let's get it cracking, bro. There's really only one place to start, and that was last Friday when Fulham took on Wolves at Craven Cottage. A 1-1 draw, a very fair result. It was a very close game, possession-wise. Very similar stuff. Fulham, though, I think when it came to shots and like creating chances, they were a little bit better. So I think it was very fair for them to get a draw. Obviously, Wolves didn't get too many chances, but the chances they did have, they made the best of them. That's why they scored very early on. But yeah, Fulham to get that goal in the 63rd minute from Solomon, I think it was. That was very special and very important. Just a very fair result for both sides. There was a reason why I predicted a 1-1 draw in my preview for this match, and yeah, I mean, I thought it was just very evident that it would be a 1-1 draw. After that, we traveled over to Goodison Park where Everton took on Aston Villa. Aston Villa done really well in this game. Everton really let themselves down. Similar, mistakes as usual. The defense, sloppy defending, a problem that they've had all season long and not just in this game. But yeah, Aston Villa done well. Ollie Watkins, I think 5th game in a row that he's scored, something like that. And yeah, I don't know why people are not talking about that, because this kid is an absolute smoke at the moment. And Emiliano Buendia scoring yet again against Everton. Maybe it's a coincidence, but this guy just loves playing against Everton and scoring goals against Everton. But yeah, Aston Villa, a good result for them, an expected result. Yeah, much deserved. I did in fact go for a 1-0 win in this game for Aston Villa, but for them to get a 2-0 win was much better than I expected. After that, we went over to the King Power Stadium where Leicester City took on Arsenal. Leicester City, I think they let themselves down. They really, should have taken advantage of this opportunity to pick up some points. But Arsenal, they did what Leicester City should have done. They took advantage. I don't think they played that well. In my opinion, I really don't think they played that well. However, the first 20-30 minutes or so, Arsenal were playing fantastic. Which was really weird. But yeah, first 20-30 minutes, I was watching them. I was like, you know what? This is the Arsenal that I've been seeing all season long. They were looking sharp. Passes were good, creating some decent chances. The attack looked deadly. It was looking nice. They did get that one goal, which ultimately won the game for them. Martinelli on the left-hand side. It was a good goal. I'm not taking anything away from the goal, but I mean, that was really it. It was a very one-sided 1-0 game. Not the most entertaining game in my opinion. It was a little bit of a snooze fest, but yeah, like I mentioned, Leicester City should have taken advantage of this opportunity. I went for a 2-1 win. I think in my preview, that's what I predicted. Arsenal would win 2-1. I knew it was going to be a very slim win, and yeah, it's because of that. Arsenal they're not there at the moment. I'm not convinced right now at the moment. I'm not saying that they're not going to win the league, but right now, I don't know. They're kind of like looking off it a little bit, and they won 1-0. Good result for them, a solid 3 points. Moving on, we traveled over to the London Stadium where West Ham took on Nottingham Forest. West Ham, they played really well in this game. Nottingham Forest looked like they never had a chance. Danny Ings, bro, scoring a brace on his debut or first start. I can't even remember. I think it's his first start. I don't think it was his debut, but yeah, his first start for West Ham, scoring a brace. I think I forgot one. I think it was like in the space of 3 minutes, something like that. I could be wrong. Might have to fact check that. But yeah, scoring a brace in the space of 3 minutes. Declan Rice scoring a goal. Antonio took his goal well. The nice header. Yeah, West Ham played really well. That's all I have to say. I went for a 2-0 win. But for them to get a 4-0 win was very surprising, only because, you know, West Ham all season long, they've really struggled to score goals. To see that many goals come from West Ham was very surprising. And yeah, it was just a really good result for West Ham. After that, we headed over to Ellen Road, where Leeds United took on Southampton. Leeds United done really, really well to get those 3 points. They're really, really fighting for them. Southampton, I don't know, maybe a little bit off it. Didn't really look all of that. I did say this was going to be a snooze fest. I went for that 0-0 draw. But for them to, you know, get that goal like late in the game was really, really special. Firpo, I believe, scored the goal like 70-something minute. So yeah, good result for Leeds United. They've been, you know, on a bit of a odd streak as of lately. So for them to get those 3 points was really, really something. After that, we headed over to the Vitality Stadium, where Bournemouth took on Manchester City. Yeah, I mean, you can say that Man City dominated this game, but then at the same time, I kind of feel that Bournemouth got unlucky in this game. I mean, the goals that went in were kind of unfortunate. There was defensive errors, yeah, but those goals were like, you know, like it bounced off the defenders and that. I mean, that is kind of unlucky. And I'm not taking anything away from the Man City win. It was a good win, a much needed win, and, you know, in order to like try to chase down Arsenal. I'm not taking anything away from the victory, but there was some, like, you know, unlucky moments from Bournemouth, bro. I think so, at least. But Foden getting himself on the score sheet, scoring some goals. Haaland didn't have the best of games. I don't think he played very well, but he managed to get himself on the score sheet. And yeah, depending on how you look at it, a good performance for Man City. But for me, I think it was just a good 3 points. It's what they needed, and they got it. I was very surprised because I think I went for a 1-0 win. I think I did. I expected it for, you know, Bournemouth to show a little bit more, but I mean, it was the Bournemouth were really their worst enemies. They got smacked up 4-1, bro. Moving on, we headed over to Selhurst Park, where Crystal Palace took on Liverpool. An absolute snooze fest, bro. I knew this was gonna be a bit of a weird one. I went for a 1-1 draw, and it was a 0-0 draw. It was absolutely boring, bro. There's really nothing else to say. It was as boring as can be. I would say a good result for both sides. I mean, Liverpool didn't want to lose, so that unbeaten run is still going for Liverpool. They are on a little bit of a streak, but yeah, it was boring, bro. But again, like I mentioned, it was a good result. It kind of was a good result for both of these sides because they didn't want to lose. Obviously, you know, a win would have been better for one of these two, but I mean, they got a point at least. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the final fixture to conclude match day 25 was a trip over to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where Tottenham took on Chelsea. Yeah, it was a decent game, a very heated game, fam. Chelsea had most of the possession for a good amount of the game, but did absolutely nothing. When Tottenham, with the possession they had, which was a pretty good number of, you know, possession, with that percentage of possession that they did have, they made the best of their chances. That Oliver Skip goal, absolutely out of this world. Easily the best goal from this weekend. That was absolutely dope. I mean, what can I say? That is what I call making the best of your chances. After that was a little bit dead. Harry Kane getting his goal in the 82nd minute, something like that. And that absolutely, you know, shut Chelsea down, bro. You know, like that. That completely locked off the game. And yeah, Hakim Ziyech as well, getting heated for that slap incident. It was really, really dumb. It was stupid, but it be what it be. Chelsea did not turn up. Tottenham, well, they didn't look fantastic, but they made the best of their chances. And that's what's important because, you know, goals win games. That's really what it comes down to. And before discussing the Carabao Cup encounter between Man United and Newcastle, I want to take the chance to discuss the midweek fixtures that we have on Wednesday. Arsenal, Everton, and Liverpool Wolves. Arsenal, as we know, you can say scraped it against Leicester. They've done well to get that goal and get those 3 points. Everton are absolutely awful at the moment. Defense is not promising. That is their weak spot. I think Arsenal definitely got the upper hand going into this game. They usually do well when they face Everton at the Emirates Stadium, so that kind of isn't the top of my mind. It would be absolutely mind-blowing if they draw this game, but I think Arsenal do win this game. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for them. And Liverpool versus Wolves, this should be interesting. We already know that Wolves, you know, they took advantage of Liverpool last time they faced. So Liverpool, they kind of want to get revenge on these men. Liverpool, at the moment, looking okay. They got absolutely smacked up in the Champions League, but they, I guess you could say, made it up when they played Crystal Palace, getting that draw, not dropping points and gaining 1 point. So this is going to be a tough one. Definitely is. I think Wolves, just based on current form in the Prem, you can argue are a little bit better. Their attack is definitely the thing that is letting them down in comparison to Liverpool. So I do think Liverpool have the upper hand, and I think they can do it, man. I think they can continue that streak of, you know, not losing. So with that being said, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for Liverpool in this fixture. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we had the Carabao Cup final, Manchester United versus Newcastle. Man United, as I mentioned, were my favorites to win this game. I knew they had it in them, and that's what they did, fam. Man United won this game 2-0 to Newcastle. Newcastle didn't have a clue, fam. Casemiro, wicked goal, header, brilliantly whipped in from, I forgot who it was. Rashford took his goal really well, getting himself on the score sheet for Man United yet again. This guy is one of the most informed players in the world right now. The way he's playing, bro, is absolutely fantastic. I mean, post-World Cup, he's just been, bro, he's been on absolute smoke. That's all I gotta say. He has been that guy for Man United because, you know, he is that guy. He's living up to the name. He's living up to the shirt. He's just bossing it, fam. So, yeah, Man United finally, after a very long time, lift up some silverware. It's the Ten Hag effect. I think from here forward, Man United can only go up. But anyways, fam, I hope you liked it. Enjoy. If you did, like always, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Let me know in the comments down below what game you enjoyed the most from Matchday 25. What game you enjoyed the most. Favorite goal, favorite player, all that stuff in the comments down below. What did you make of the Carabao Cup final? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? And also the midweek fixtures, Arsenal versus Everton and Liverpool versus Wolves. Who do you fancy to win those fixtures? You know, who's going to play the best? What team is going to play the best from those fixtures? Will Arsenal drop points? Will Liverpool win their game? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, fam, hope everyone is doing absolutely fantastic, and I will see you guys soon.